Sup Nerds, free 99 here, and I'm gonna be honest, I just waited like 2 seconds before starting this intro from the, like ending, bro. That's not the word I'm looking for. From finishing the last video. Outro, that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, this is same time, same day, literally same play session, because I am really enjoying this. Let's check out the new map. See what it has for us. So is it like 3 locations and then they commingle here, or do they start here and then split off into 3 places? Can they even go past this? I'm not really sure. Maybe like the flying Golbats can. You know what? Let's just start deploying Pokemon and hope for the best, honestly. This sort of works. Not really. I do like this. Look at all that blue that's being shown. I like that. Rainados is our one-shot wonder here. I'm not really feeling it. Let's leave you there. Spoink is just anti-invis, doesn't really do a whole lot right now. But it does have a pretty fast attack. You like to curse things. So we'll put you there. What do you do again? Attacks on the same target? So we can put you... Well, I mean, like, this is a horrible spot. We'll put you there. Is Corsola... Are you better here? No, I think you still do more over there. And then I guess we'll put you like here, maybe. Like you can attack once here and then once more going up. But if they come this way, you'll only get 1 attack off. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out. Let's go hit next wave. Oh, okay. So it comes from 1 place. And maybe it splits off into 3. So putting them all here, I guess would have still been the best play, because then if they came in the other way, they would have all commingled in like at least this area. So that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and speed boost as well, hit the auto, and let's just run it. I'm just trying to gather money so we can start leveling up these Pokemon, or at least the few that I think will stay in the party. Because the cost of an egg is becoming increasingly expensive. That's the word I'm looking for. So it's like wave 2 and we've already let 3 Metapods go in. Which I guess makes sense because we are on a more difficult map. But this is where the, I guess the quick save and like swapping between maps comes in. We can like farm this for money, level up our Pokemon, and then go back into like the easier map and maybe get some more progression. I'm not entirely sure how far the waves go, because we've only seen like the first 11 waves, but it has to go at least into like the triple digits, right? Maybe there's a boss. Oh god, we're losing. We couldn't even make it past wave 2. That's insane. Let's restart. But yeah, I'm assuming it goes to at least level 100, right? Or wave 100. Let's go ahead and deploy them in the same... No, actually, let me see here. Can we, if we hit remove all, Froakie is staying, we're adding them in. Corsola plus Froakie is insane. I like that combo. Spoink does have uses. And like, these 3 are the 3 that I think will stay in our team permanently. As for the rest of you, you're all kind of terrible. Rainados is definitely out. But is it better than Clauncher though, actually? Clauncher might be better than Rainados. Oshwalt is in. He's got some uses. But like, the best out of the worst 3 might just be like Rainados and Clauncher, honestly. Because once the wave has finished spawning enemies, Sableye doesn't attack anymore. And you kind of want Sableye in the front in order to curse the most amount of enemies. Because if you put him near the back, like they'll curse one enemy, and then the enemy might pass through and win, or I guess damage us. Something like that. The enemy might like leave the map before it can get a second attack off. So that's my thought process. Can I upgrade you? We can give you 5 levels. It does give us quite a bit of damage and some crit. So yeah, let's go. Level 11. I like that. Let's deploy you here. Let's deploy you here. Same general strategy as last time. Point can attack first. And then I guess Oswald can be here. Launcher can be in like this area. And then you can be like our Vanguard, I guess. And then let's go auto and gain some money. Wave 1 complete, which is insane. Well, not really that insane. It was 3 Rattatas. I'm guessing this is where the retry comes from, because after playing a map multiple times, you kind of get tired of like the first few waves. Although, I mean, you do miss the money from the first couple of waves. I'm guessing in the long run, it's not gonna matter. Like facing down, you know, five levels that give you less than $100 is like worse than starting on wave 25 where they give you, you know, 100 gold and just like starting from there. Yeah, I guess it just speeds up the farming method, I would say. But we've managed to put in some dent here. Wave 7, no issue so far, so that's good. Can we upgrade you ×5? We can. That gave, I don't know if this is gonna be like this every single 5 times level up, but damage, cooldown on attacks and range is kind of cool. Spoink is doing just recharge and power. Well, not a whole lot in recharge. It's 0.1, so that's not really that great. Maybe they get like a bonus on other things when they level up at 32. Speaking of which, level 6. And I think at this point we save for more eggs. I'm not too keen on leveling up these 3. So here we are at wave 12, 546, which means we can buy our next Pokemon. And we got a Barboach. Wow, we're getting a lot of water types. Just putting it out there. We've got a Barboach, we've got a Clauncher, we've got Oshawott, Corsola, and Froakie. So that's kind of, you know, something. Power 30, 3-second recharge. I'm not feeling it. A circle attack, slow the target for 2 seconds. That doesn't seem too enticing to me. 30 damage, 3 seconds. Corsola is... well, okay, it's had levels up, but it was like 30 damage for 1.5 seconds. Plus it does AoE. So like, why do you exist? Unless, you know, Whiscash has something else up its sleeve. Maybe the maybe it becomes AoE or it gains like a massive boost in something when it evolves. I'm not feeling Barboach. So let's continue on and farm until we get in and around 400 Poké Dollars. See what our next egg is. Okay, wave 14. We've made it past the first time. We've got 600 Dolans. We've got 20 Geodudes coming, which is kinda terrifying since they have like that double health. Hoppip! Hoppip is alright as a Pokemon. I'm not too keen of it myself just because its typing is like flying grass, so it's super susceptible to a lot of things. But in this game, it's attacking super fast, but low power, that's to be expected. Terrible crit chance, terrible range. I want to say like 150 plus, I feel like is good. Basic circle, doubles its power if it's in tall grass. Doubles its power with that speed. So it's like 30 at, okay, I can mess with this. I can mess with this. I want to say it's got to be better than Clauncher. Like, it's too small. Too slow. Yes, even with, Hoppip's double damage, it's only at like 32, so it's like half. Less than half of Clauncher, but it'll attack 6 times before Clauncher will attack even once. It has to come in. This has to be, this has to be one of our units. Plus, it'll give us a reason to start using tall grass locations. So maybe, okay, this is just for like sorting purposes. We're gonna add you, we're gonna add Oshawott back, and we're gonna add you back. So now we got these 4. And then you can be put in like, yeah, like here would be your best bet. And then we've got Oshawott here, and then we got Kranos over here in the last place. Yeah, let's hit next wave. Let's actually watch through this. See how much Hoppip changes the team comp in a way. Look at all those double health bars. That's quite a bit of health we have to chunk through. Froakie's AoE is helping quite a bit. So is Corsolas AoE with its splash damage. But they can only do so much. Here comes the Hoppip. Okay, look how fast that is. Look how fast that is. I might just put this as a permanent team comp. Yeah, Kranidos has to step away. We lost half our health. But Hoppip definitely deserves a 5 times level up. Could even do another 5 times. Just because the crit and power goes up, but I also like the idea of keeping them like in line with each other. I don't want them to get like too ahead of themselves before we lock down like a proper team. We still need to replace these 2. We're gonna auto here and just wait until we get in and around 500 Pokedollars. So here we are, close to $600. We've made it to wave 17. Let's check out the next Pokemon. A Petittle. Petitly. Never been the best to pronounce that Pokemon. Petalil? I want to say is how I've heard somebody call it before. Either way, let's see what it can do. Fires projectiles at up to 2 enemies at once. So actual AoE. Recharge of 3 seconds though. So, I mean, it's attacking at 2 at a time, so it's technically at 1.5. Shape of a ring is kind of crazy. Recharge time and range does go up with, well, at least with the 5 times level up. So maybe there's room for this one as well. Kranidos, I'm so sorry. I love you in the regular Pokemon games, but you gotta go. Oshawott can be at the tail end here. We can deploy, them. Where's a good spot though? Like here? Yeah, and then we'll deploy Oswald down here maybe as just like the end. We'll watch this wave. We'll see how Petalil goes on with the team comp. Okay, here they come, here they come. It's slow. It does attack. I can see it attacking 2 at a time. But, like, the speed of it is kinda terrible. The next one is 500. Do we bank on you? And I feel like we do. I feel like there's chance for you. Especially when you get up to, oh, what's your evolution called? Lilligant. Lilligant is the evolution. Let's auto here. I don't think we're gonna last that much longer, so we're just gonna try to grind as much money as we can here. We do still need a replacement for Oswald, but we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, I guess. Look at that Hoppip go! It's so good! Oswald, take one of them out! No! Okay, we've got 1 health left. I believe those are 2 that are on top of each other, so this has to be the end. Yep, there it is. Survived up to wave 17. Let's go ahead and restart. Maybe now that we've got like a pretty decent team comp, we can progress through 1, 2 a little further. Let's deploy Froakie here. Ursula was amazing over here. Point can go here, I guess. Oswald can go down there. Petalil. Ooh, maybe deploy you here and then deploy you here so you can do a bit more damage. Or like here? No, the range isn't enough. We can deploy you there and then unfortunately you don't really have that much range. I guess, well, the split either happens here or it happens here. So you could theoretically still hit quite a few. Let's auto this, see how far we get. So far so good. They're not even making it to the first bend, which is insane. But here comes the double health. So I may or may not have spoken too soon. They are getting their butt kicked though. I will give it that. Like they're not making it that far. Here comes the next wave. That's a lot of metapods. They're being stacked on top of each other because of the slow, which is good and bad at the same time. We don't really have actual AoE. We have like pseudo AoE. Here comes the Hoppip. Look at them getting murdered. They can't even get to the part where, okay, I spoke too soon. Looks like 2 metapods will make it. Okay, Hoppip, can you take it out? Okay, perfect. Okay, so at the very least, like half of them won't make it past because Hoppip is just a beast. This, why do you have so much armor? Like, what the heck is this? 500 armor and 50 health? Are you kidding me? We have to bust through 500 armor first. These nose passes are horrific. Is there no type advantage in this game? Like, we're blasting them with water and grass types primarily, and they just like keel over. Is that a thing? To the developer, if you ever watch this, please put in type advantage. That'd be great. As somebody who ended up with quite a few grass and water types, type advantage, please and thank you. Although, like the grass types attacking the bug types, that might be an issue. Wave 6. This is actually a lot farther than I thought we'd come. I figured we'd keel over by like wave 5. Just because we couldn't even make it past the 3rd wave last time. We're also gaining a lot of money. I just realized I'm gonna turn auto off, and then we're gonna watch the rest of this wave and watch Hoppip easily decimate them. We might be able to open an egg or 2, or maybe just like level them up. Maybe leveling them up is a better option here. 600 to level up 1 Pokemon. 617, 617, 285. Okay, Spoink is pretty cheap. And so is Hoppip. So we could upgrade all three of these, like our three cheap ones, and gain quite a bit of boost. Or we could like buy an egg for 500. We might be able to buy two. I'm still not liking Oswald. We have to Trapinch. I do like Trapinch. Well, okay, that's a lie. I love Flygon. Trapinch has to be used if you want to use a Flygon. So power of 13 is disappointing. Recharge time of 2 seconds isn't all that great. A range of 90 is horrific. Doubles its range if it's in the mountains. That doesn't sound that bad, honestly. I can see why they nerfed the range. Let's try it out. Like, I see no point in, whoops, remove, and then we want to add, and then we want to place. Okay, so like, piss poor, big, piss poor, big. That's not bad. That's pretty decent, actually. I like that. I like that. This could just be our team. Like Froakie, Corsola, Spoink, Hoppip, Petalil, and Trapinch. Like in a Pokemon sense, that's really not that bad. The overlap between the Froakie and the Corsola is a little annoying. And then the Petalil and the Hoppip, also two grass types, little annoying. But who knows? Maybe they added Hisuian, shoot, name escapes me again. The Hisuian version of like the evolution. Although we can see here that it's just regular Lilligit, that's what it's called. Yes. It's regular Lilligit, not the fighting grass type, but for now I'm liking this team. And then we even had enough money left over to upgrade. So let's see how far this will actually go this time around. Also, I did not check. Oops, I did not mean that. So crit rate and damage is what increases. Another nose pass got through, which is unfortunate. But I mean, it's working quite well. I see no issues. Hoppip being a beast, taking things out. Almost. I mean, I can't blame Hoppip for that one. Those things have like too much armor. This might be the end of this run, or at least like this try. Maybe. Can we last out to at least until wave 10? Is that a thing? Maybe not. That's a lot of Metapod. Hoppip is crazy though. Also, right, we can like upgrade these guys because they're cheap to upgrade. 285. We don't have. That's 4. No, that's 5. Okay, that's unfortunate. We do end this run, but we can always go back to this. We need, what, 50 for the next one? We're halfway there. Also, like 15 more until our next Pokemon slot. So we are making progress. Let's go ahead and use the exact same positions here as we did last time. Petalil was 2 at once. Yes. So we can put you there. That's pretty decent range, honestly. Yeah, I like that. Like you can only go into one place because your range everywhere else sucks. And then we can deploy you up here, I guess. Yeah. And then we'll just auto this and see how far we get. Don't forget that every like $300 or something, we can at the very least upgrade these smaller Pokemon. Hoppip and Spoink we can upgrade. So I think at the end of this wave we should be able to. 298. Can we? Yes, we can. Bit more damage, a bit more crit chance. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and turn auto back on and see how well we do here. I believe those yellow numbers that fly up every now and then are the crits. So that's cool. I believe I saw one for like 50, 60 damage. So even though, you know, they have less than 10% crit chance because they attack so many times, I'm glad to see that, you know, even a 1% crit chance, you do get crits every now and then. So we've got enough money now. We're just going to keep it fast forward in auto while we upgrade Spoink here. All the Pokemon just ran by them anyways. So for these other three, we're going to need 600. Ooh, 600 Poke Dollars, which is a bit much, but I think we can make it. This, I believe, tells us what we've beaten up to. So we died at wave 18 last time, which is coming close. It's getting there. Wave 12, halfway there. Just a bunch of Doduos running down is a little scary because of how fast they are. But because of Corsola here, we don't have to worry about Speedy Gonzalez's. We've actually got 800 Poké Dollars, so we can go ahead and upgrade Froakie here. Get those bounces doing just a little bit more damage. Will the Geodudes make it? I don't think so. We've got another 600 here. Just one death can get us a Corsola upgrade. And there it is. 59 damage is insane. We also get range buff soon, which is cool. Look how big that circle is. Wave 17, so this was the last time that we passed. And we haven't lost any health yet. So obviously we're doing something right this time. I think we can pass wave 18 here with no problems this time around. Or maybe like 1 or 2 gets passed. But at the very least, we should be able to at least get to wave 20. Or at least I'm hoping we are. We've got enough money so we can upgrade Trapinch here. Get it just a little bit closer to leveling up. I'm not really sure if leveling them up 5 times is better or worse than leveling them up 1 by 1. But I will say that leveling them up 5 times is like a lot more noticeable than just going 1 at a time. No! We lost our first heart and it's got like no health. Maybe I should level them up 1 at a time. If either of these two just did a little bit more damage, it would have totally taken that Pokemon out. Wave 20 is in the bag though, which is good. Like even if this nose pass makes it through, which it didn't, we still had full health. So let's go ahead and upgrade the Hoppip, just because every point in power is actually 2 points in power. I think we might level up Petalil after this. Ah, come on, why? No, we're losing health. I really wanted to make it at least to 25. Or no, you have to be 25. 540, just like the other one. We're at 300. Can we at least get it? No, it was not enough. Wave 21. I think we can restart here and get a little bit further. Like, I'm pretty sure if we can upgrade Petalil, we'll be fine. There should be enough money as we level up that we can upgrade Petalil and hopefully Spoink as well, because Spoink also only takes 543. We can absolutely level you up. Bit more range, bit more damage, some more cooldown. It's all good in the neighborhood. Now, can we get Spoink up as well? Or maybe we just save all of it because Froakie does evolve with the next 5. Oh, look at that. Power goes up by 11. Recharge time goes down by 12 seconds. Ooh, maybe we do just wait for Froakie. Corsola doesn't level up, or does level up, but it doesn't evolve. Spoink won't be for a while. Hoppip only needs 2 levels, and it doesn't really gain a whole lot. Maybe it'll say like triples its power in tall grass or something. Petalil still far away from evolving, and then Trapinch. Ooh, 700. Honestly, oh, it's 1,000. It's 1,000 for the Froakie. Yeah, let's level up the Spoink. Get a bit more damage there. What is it at? 16? So yeah, even this one isn't going to be a lot. 1,000 gold though. 1,000 Pokebucks. 1,000 thingamajigs is really not that far. Okay, first evolution. We got a Frogator. Nothing fancy shows up. Still the same ability, still ricochets 3 times, but we did get quite a bit of other things. So we got a Frogator now, that's cool. The range definitely is bigger. Yeah, and it just keeps going up from there. Critical chance was like the biggest boost there. So I can't wait to see what this Pokemon will do now and how much further we can get through this. We're getting close to another 1,100 here, or I think it's only 1,700 we need, or the Corsola, and it'll give it, wow, just a lot more range. Basically half more power, like 1.5 times more power. 82 damage is insane. Yeah, no, look how thick that ring is. It can basically encompass from here all the way to the other side, which is crazy. Wave 21 is where we died last time, I believe. No, this was the last one that we finished. And we're just cruising past it. I don't even think they're going to be able to make a dent in our HP. There they go. They're dead. We've hit wave 22. 4 more waves until we can get to the retry button where we can skip just the first 25 waves. Oh, are they going to make it? Are we just going to wipe 1 level after? Tell me it isn't so. Oh, are you kidding me? We just made it past 1 more level. We'll see how farther we get into the next video. Maybe we can unlock something like a brand new slot as well. As always, I've been Free99. You've all been amazing. I'll catch you next time.